Hi, everyone, and welcome to this week's version of The Talent Show. My name's Cameron,
And I'm Rob.
and together we are Automotive Talent. Weekly, we try to bring you updates in all things automotive, dealership, staffing solutions. Been a big week this week, Rob?
Yeah, it has on my end too, Cam. I think it's your turn first this week.
I think it is. I think it is. First off, let's want to shift the focus to sunny Toowoomba, out there in regional, semi-metro regional Queensland. Got two new roles this week, both on the heavier side, if I can say. Looking for a salesperson on the heavy vehicle side. Very good base. So we're looking at a base for a salesperson for this role, Rob, $70,000 as a base wage
Wow.
plus com. So, needless to say, it's a very well remunerated role and a very good opportunity to sink your teeth into. Preferably looking for someone who has experience in that sort of space, ideally. Second role out there in Toowoomba as well, same sort of market as well. We're looking for parts interpreters. Once again, a very good base. We're looking for a parts interpreter with a base of 60K, with experience in working in that heavier space, Rob. So a great remuneration, great companies, a great place to be. Ticks all boxes for mine. And if you like that type of area, looking to get out of metro, Toowoomba's a fantastic place. Geez, it's a cracker.
Will they look at people from light vehicle, Cameron?
I think so, provided you've got provided you can tick a lot of the boxes.
Okay.
I think they'd look at someone who has a good stable work history, got a decent head on their shoulders, and the right personality. Absolutely. So,
Okay.
um, last role I'd like to talk about. I'm shifting to the Gold Coast. Parts interpreter, prestige business. Parts interpreter in a prestige business with a bit of a Germanic flavour, if I can say. Um, absolutely, preferably someone who has that type of experience working in that space. So, if you're a parts interpreter looking for a gig on the sunny Gold Coast, once again, very good business to be a part of, a great family organisation, plenty of growth potential there as well. So, please reach out and make contact and let us know you are interested. That's it
Fantastic.
for me this week, mate. Over to you.
Fantastic. Well, look, I'm actually going to start on the Sunshine Coast this week. Most of mine are basically in the sales area this week. First up, I wanted to talk about a new role that I've gained this week, which is actually a new car sales manager role, which is for a volume Japanese brand.
Yes.
Very, very strong business that this is actually part of. The role has actually come about through an internal restructure, where the manager of that part of the business has actually moved into another area that will actually be taking on two franchises now, which has left a gap for someone with experience in selling volume.
Right.
Remuneration is exceptional for the Sunshine Coast. For a new car sales manager, they're looking somewhere between the 150 to 200,000 mark on OTE, which is a very, very strong.
Exceptional is the word. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, they've got a very focused general sales manager on board within the business as well, and is very strong in background in that particular brand. So there's a lot of help to be had there. So if you are a strong 2IC, they would actually look at you as well if you've been doing it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, obviously, if you're an experienced sales manager, definitely want to hear from you as soon as possible.
Good.
Another one on the Sunshine Coast for me is I'm actually looking for an experienced business manager for the finance and insurance area for a fairly large business actually in the Sunshine Coast. Great opportunity. They've got three very, very strong brands, and look, the ability to be able to move within that business too, which is a pretty rare thing to actually happen, particularly on the Sunshine Coast and in Brisbane as a
Mm.
whole. So
Mm.
lots of opportunity there as well. Look, the final one I really wanted to talk about was I sort of touched on last week, is actually a new and used car salesperson.
Yeah.
One role. Had some very good inquiry this week in relation to that role. and talking to a couple of very strong candidates at the moment. But look, always willing to try and have a chat with someone with the right type of experience. I'd probably prefer to see someone with a little bit more used car background,
Mm-hmm.
if it's possible. It's
Mm-hmm.
easier to train the new car side of things more
Yes.
so than the used.
Yeah.
But certainly, look, if you are interested in having a conversation confidentially, either contact us through our website, or obviously give us a call on 1300 005 678.
Yeah, and an important thing to keep in mind too, Rob, is this time of year, even though we've got the lead into Christmas, it doesn't mean it's slowing down at all. If previous experience is anything to go by, we are busy right up the way through to Christmas, and even can be sometimes working on things over that New Year period, and obviously very early on into January. So keep in touch, keep looking at our website, and keep checking for our alerts because there's plenty of good roles that happen this time of year. And as I said, it tends to be busy right the way through the Christmas period.
Yeah,
Um,
and obviously a great opportunity too to look at a new role going into the new year if you are looking at something new.
yeah, well, they say new year, new career.
That's it. That's it.
All right, and I think it's one of the favourite times of the week and favourite parts of the show. Um, and look, it's my responsibility this week, mate. But before we get there, did you see the news this morning? Apparently Donald Trump. Did you see the news? He said he's banning shredded cheese is one of his first directives as president when he gets inaugurated. Shredded cheese in the US is going to be no more come inauguration
Why?
because apparently he wants to make America great again.
I really wish I hadn't asked.
You can thank my mum for that one. Thanks, mum. Very good. That's enough from us this week. Have a good weekend and look forward to seeing you same time next week. Bye for now.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye bye.